Okay. Hi, good afternoon and good evening. Hello everyone. My name is Marala Marte and I live here in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. I am a mom, a wife, and I am a stay-at-home mom and as working as a online business owner. I have a guest here today and her name is Miss Debbie Sibarani, and she is from Germany. So please welcome Miss Debbie. Hi, Miss
Hi,
Debbie. How are
Marilla.
you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me here. How are you?
Very good, very good. Let's head up now because I know it's late now at your place. So I would like to know who was Debbie before she started the online business.
Yes, of course. Sorry, I just tried to ignore the bouncing back in the voice, so bear with me about that for the viewers. So my name is Debbie Sibarani. Thank you again for having me here, Marilla. And my background, I've worked in oil and gas industries and construction for 20 years combined. And now I'm living in Germany for almost 5 years. I'm an immigrant from Indonesia. I have two kids, 4 years and 2 years old. And I'm also doing the digital business the same exactly like you're doing it part time. So that's about me. So if you ask me how my life before I started this business, I travel a lot the past few years since I moved to Germany because of my work. I needed to travel abroad for work. And so I left my kids so often, every 2 months maximum for like 3 to 4 weeks. So until we have the second baby, and then I decided, okay, that's it. I don't want to travel too much again and miss so many milestones of my kids. So until no, not last December, December 2020, I finally decided to be a digital entrepreneur. So
Okay.
because I want to be here. I want to stay longer here in Germany and be for my kids. And this business allow me to get more income to allow me to support my family financially and to stay more here in Germany.
Okay. Yeah. So that is it's sad leaving your kids in that situation. They're very very young, and I don't
Yeah,
know
that's
how
true.
I don't know how to handle that feelings, because since I had my first one, I stayed home for good 2 years,
Mm,
and then I have the second, and I stayed again another 1 year and a half.
mhm,
But I
mhm,
am a person who love doing to be busy work,
mhm.
and I want to learn more, but yeah, it's just I think I had to choose between my career and my kids. So
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. But I was thinking as well about being full-time mom, but mm, I don't know. It's just since I moved here, it's a bit tough for me because I don't speak the language, so I don't have plenty of friends. It's hard for me to find a job here, so uh, so I don't have any option other than to keep doing my current job in construction. My firstborn, I left him. He was only 3 months old when I traveled for work,
that's a
and this,
heartbroken.
yeah, I cried often during those times.
Yes, because that's very small, and those small baby like that, they really want mommy.
That's true.
Yeah. So that is why when you realize you need to change.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So can you tell me or tell us how did you found this online business and how it was like for you when and what is your like first reaction when you saw this business?
Hmm. First, I never imagined that I would be in the digital business because I never looked for this kind of business. I was still busy with working, and then, but I love Facebook. That's how I get in touch with my families back home and my friends back home. So one time I saw in my news feed that there is a lady, a single mom who ran the business successfully with raising her three kids. So at that time, I wanted to have something that I can be here for my kids. So that's why I found this business. So I watched the webinar, the link that on my newsfeed, watch the 90 minutes webinar, and then I dig in more information for the next step. So that's how it got started. And then I got the details about the business, and I got skeptical, of course, because I never know about this business. And then, and then it took me around 2 months for digging all informations, being skeptical, and finally, I decided, okay, there is no other options like this business where I can earn from home and then I can still keep my job. And then basically, once if I come back to Indonesia, I can still run my business in Indonesia anyway. So it's like a win-win situation. I don't have to leave my kids. I still earning, and then I can still keep my job. So I can have both, everything.
That's amazing, huh? Yeah, that's amazing. It's true. Yeah, with that, when it says internet, a lot of people are skeptical of doing it because hackers is there, some people
Hmm.
are not real in the internet. But
Hmm.
in our business, we are showing our lives here,
Hmm.
showing the lifestyle we have. How did we enjoy our business and our family? And this is the beauty of our business, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah.
That's true.
And here, what are your realization or declaration when you took actions to join this business?
My declaration, since I needed to have a change, and I already gathered the information I needed. I looked to the community. I watch how regular people like me from all ages really successful in this business. So I I saw how much income that they got within a few months, within a year, and that's of course empower you, right? If they can
Yes.
do it, it's not only one person, it's like thousands of
It's
people successfully run this
true.
business. If we see it by ourselves on daily basis, of course it's make us like give us some fire of that, okay, I want to do this as well, I
Yes,
want to
the
have that change
motivation
as
you
well.
have it there.
Yes, that's true. So I decided, yes, I don't have to sacrifice anything. Uh, so, and this is the only option that I can run here in Germany where I don't have to speak German. So
It's
I can
true.
use English, I can use my mother tongue to communicate with people in this business. So basically, that's how I think why this business is so perfect. So yeah, after watching the webinar, go to the community to the next step, getting all informations. So I decided that this is the one for
This
me.
is the one. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, that's good. Cause me, I had to make a long decision. I waited a year and a half to think about it
Oh wow.
until yeah, until my coach. I saw her how she's doing it,
Hmm.
and I saw her success. I watched
Hmm.
her from the start until now, and I said, okay, well, at first I thought I'm okay now being an educator. But then we had this situation all over the world, and I said, how am I gonna do my career and my kids are home and doing online? So to balance that, it's
Hmm.
impossible. So I said, okay, this is this is the time, this is the moment to go and see what they can offer for me. And yeah, and I see it's good to every mom like us. It's
Hmm.
very good that we had a chance to balance family,
Yeah.
and in the back is this running business.
Yeah,
This is
basically we
amazing.
that's why any full-time parents or any employees can still run this business because we can run it
Anytime, yeah.
anytime, anywhere. So for example, like me, I have two kids. They are still 4 and 2 years
Yeah.
old. So
Mm-hmm.
that time when I started this business, my youngest was only 1 year old. So
Mm-hmm.
I only have time during the night like this because I'm still working during the daytime, and in the evening, of course, it's busy with the kids and
Yes.
the house stuff like cooking and stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
I only use like 1 hour or 2 hours a day running my business. So I think anybody can do it. Uh, if you go outside to look for something to earn outside of the house, what can we do after? If people like me, yeah, who has full-time job and the kids, 9 p.m. What can we do to earn,
Yes.
right? And we are already tired. So this business is perfect for busy people.
Yeah, it's true. And then you're tired when you finish your work. Then you have the kids and taking
Yeah,
care of other things in the house. It's tiring.
yeah,
This is really perfect to all moms like us.
yeah. It's doable.
Yes, very doable. It's true. Yeah, we're gonna head to the next one. What are the challenges that you went through, and how did you give up? You didn't give up to continue this.
I never give up as long as I remember what I want to give for my kids.
Hmm.
Of course, as parents, we want them to have way better future than what we have
It's
right
true.
now.
Yes.
So like financially or education, and that always affects with income. Yeah, if we
Mm-hmm.
have more
Yes.
saving, we can give them more
The
better
best.
education
Yes.
and then give them a legacy for their future
Mm-hmm.
as well. So as long as I have that in my head, my focus, so I
Yes.
will keep going forward no matter what, whatever mountain I will have to go through, I will go for it. Of course there is struggle along the way.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly it's because self-doubt, because this business I never know anything about this. I've been
Yes.
working for 20 years in corporate world, so I have like employee mindset. So
Mm-hmm.
that I get paid every month with this amount of cash. So
Mm-hmm.
being an entrepreneur, it's kind of different. We need to have like the self driven. So we have
Yes.
to go more than the employees. Yeah. So for me, I've been in the business for 1 year,
Oh.
and the toughest moment was about my self-doubt. Can I do this? And then I compare myself to other people's success. But
Mm-hmm.
we cannot do that, yeah,
No.
because any
Yes.
other people's blessing are different with us. So only that's it. On technical part, we have everything. We have mentor, we have coach,
True. The
dedicated. We
training.
have a perfect training
Yeah.
that can really show us step by step to grow our business. And we have 24/7 support
Support
system,
system.
backup IT
Yes.
system. So it's all about mental.
Mm-hmm.
Technical side, we don't need that. We don't need any background at all.
Yeah, it's true. It is a very, this business is really helpful because all the systems is easy. It's not difficult, but yeah, it's true. The self doubt is the number one. You are
Mhm.
the competition here,
Yeah,
because we
sure.
work in a social media, and most of us is not really into a social media per se,
Yeah.
right?
Hmm.
So it's like me. I am not really into social media. I like what I like watching, looking at in my news feeds, but posting about myself is not really much. But but in this work, in this business, we need to do something for our business to run, right? But it's not difficult. It's still easy because there's a way, we have the training how to do it, and how to make it run properly, our business, right? So that
Yeah.
is
I have, uh, I think there are plenty successful people who are not feeling comfortable like us doing the camera like this, like video. I was not doing this stuff as well at first, but it's all depend on us. I mean, not not all business owners need to do this, like the interviews or live talk. Just do it however we are feeling comfortable.
exactly, exactly. Because me too. This is my second day of interviewing another business partner, and I'm so
You're
happy.
doing great.
And I'm so thankful that you give me you said yes to my invitation, and I'm so happy about that. And the last question I have here, can you share the breakthrough, the results, and the miracles when you run this business?
Yes, of course. Every time we want to have a business, of course, we want to have a profit.
Mm.
So imagine for all the viewers, within just few months, I've worked 20 years. So, for as an employee to reach a salary, certain salary, you need to have certain years, right? Like for example, if you are a manager, you can reach the amount of cash for how long to reach there, right? For example, for 5 years, become a manager or whatever. But in this business, I can reach almost the same of my previous salary just within less than 6 months.
Wow.
So can you just compare between like 5 years, for example, being an employee and being a digital entrepreneur less than 6 months? So it's too big gap, yeah, for the time. So why we don't want to try this opportunity and build it? And I don't have to leave my kids, and I don't have to leave my job as well. So it's another pocket for me for an additional income for my family. So of course it's one thing about the business, of course we want to have profits. So that's the thing that I got. And the second thing, it's about the growth, personal growth, how being comfortable being in the camera and share my journey to inspire more people. And
Yes.
then yeah, being more confident, be about myself, and to reach our dreams, nothing is impossible. So there are so many things that I got from this business, like meeting people from Canada. With Merela, we never seen each other, we never know each other.
Yes,
but
exactly.
but finally here. So there are so many things that we can get from this business, not just financially. We get new friends, new family, and then of course finance stuff is really important. Yeah? that's
Mm-hmm.
that's why we want to have this business at first time, right? So
Mm-hmm.
yes, the cash is good, the cash is good, guys.
Yeah, yeah, it's true. And this business, it's all up to us how we will run our business. You want to run very, if you want to run and have the cash overflowing, then you have to run it well. And it's all up to you how you're gonna do it. You wanna be slow, it's all up to you if you wanna
Yeah,
be slow, right? So
yeah.
this is it's all in the situation of how your self confidence, how how you manage your time, and how it's all us. It's all in you, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's so amazing. So thank you so much for having you for your time.
Thank you for having me, Marilla.
Thank
My
you, and
pleasure.
we will chat again. And I'm so happy with your all your success in this
Thank
business.
you.
I really like watch you all your posting, your videos, and it's like, oh my God, I wanna be like her too. You know, it's
You
like
will,
she's
and
doing very
even more.
well. Yeah, you are
You will, and
like
even more.
like it grow you grow so fast. It's like, oh my God, she done it again, really. Oh, what is the secret?
There's no secret. I just
Yeah.
always put my business like my own job. So if
Mhm.
we deal with this business the same thing like how we deal, like we work in as an employee,
Mhm.
and I want to retire early, to be frank. I want to be here for my kids. So that's my always like my goal. So I keep myself focused.
That's good. That's good. Cause me too. I want to be like to see my children and the milestone. I want to be there for them in time that they need me, because it's in this time of situations, it's difficult that you have something else, like today I posted to my page like, uh what if I'm working 9 to 5 and then my kids are online
Hmm.
class,
Hmm.
and being an employee or an educator, you have to be there to
Yeah,
your
true.
work, right?
Hmm.
It's difficult to make another excuse. Oh, I cannot be there because kids are sick,
Hmm.
online class, stuff like that. It's
Hmm.
that you don't want to put yourself in that situations that
Hmm. Hmm.
you have to make um
A choice, yeah.
exactly a choice,
Hmm.
the decisions that it's not easy to make.
Yeah, that's why I always feel grateful that we have this kind of business that all parents, the full-time parents, can still earn from home. We can still
Yes.
take care on our kids, we can still run the business, we don't have to rely on the spouse, and we can still be independent, have our own income. So I encourage you guys to watch the webinar. It's free and dig in
Yes.
more informations. And then if you have questions, then ask questions and
Exactly.
go to the next step where you can get all the details. You can see real people from Philippines, from the whole world running this
Yeah.
business.
Yes. Last one. What is your suggestions to those people who was like watching or saw our videos that they are very skeptic?
I was there. I
Yeah.
waited 3 months. I was being skeptical, but I'm grateful I
Mm-hmm.
didn't stop digging more information about the business. And of my suggestion, ask yourself if you feel safe enough with your current job, or if something happened, you are replaced by a younger people, or I don't know, because of the pandemic. If something happened with your job, then what would you do? Can you still cover the expenses for your family and for your future, for kids' future? So it's always better to have something that we would need in the future.
That's
So
right.
make extra pockets. If you have your job, it's good, but have something else that can cover if something happened with this one. So this business, again, you don't have to leave your job. You don't have to leave your kid. You can run it from your home anywhere in the world, and it is tax registered. So
Yes.
it's legal. So
Yes.
check it out. Go to Merela's page on your screen. Watch the 90 webinar.
90 minutes
Yeah,
webinar.
90 minutes webinar, and then go to the next step to get all the access for the information.
Yes. 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 Thank you so much. It's true. This is this business. All you have to do is register your name and email, and you will find a free webinar. Watch that 90 minutes webinar,
Mhm.
and you will see all the people who was being successful in this business. They are real people. They have a real success. So yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. And to those who watch, today we have a free live webinar. Today is
Mhm.
Tuesday, so
Mhm.
to our viewers out there, if you have a questions, just write it down in the comment and register your name or click our link that was you will see there and register your name and email and we will send you all the details. And
Yes.
thank you so much, Debbie, for your time. I'm really happy you said yes to me, and I really enjoy and hearing the success you have to share to us. And thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. My
Have
pleasure.
a good night.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Have a good
Bye
day.
for
Bye
now.
bye.